Hey everyone, I'm Dan Craig, Executive Chef of the Westin Harbour Castle in Toronto, and welcome to Burnbrae Farms Culinary Series. So today we've got a great recipe for you. Eggs is the star of the show, these delicious Burnbrae Farm eggs. We are making a very simple but delicious recipe, okay? It's kind of like an egg bite, an egg custard, an egg cup, whatever you like to call it, but it's a very versatile dish and very easy to make at home. So first things first, we've got these lovely eggs here, these farm fresh eggs. We're just going to crack 8 of these into a bowl. So, got our eggs cracked here. Got an array of ingredients. We've got some cottage cheese, we've got some cream, some sour cream, a little bit of flour. I've got a lovely local cheese. This is a Gouda from Mountain Oak, which is a local cheesery just outside of Toronto. And I've got some beautiful green onions here. So what we're going to do, again, I mentioned this is very simple. We're going to take our blender. If you don't have a blender, that's okay. You can use a food processor. We're going to get the eggs in here. Now, we're going to go in with the cottage cheese. Got our cream. This is 35% heavy cream. We've got the sour cream. And we've got our flour, okay? So all the kids are in the pool here. We're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in here. About a teaspoon of salt. A little bit of pepper, okay? We're going to season this one more time right before we put it in our dish. Okay, now this is going into the blender. Again, if you don't have a blender at home, you can use a food processor. If you want to work out, use a whisk in a bowl, but this works nicely. Go. Okay, so that's the base of the recipe, okay? This is going to cook up nicely. You can do this in the oven. Today I'm cooking on induction, so I'm going to cook this in this nice little pot here. The next thing is we're going to get our silicone mat, which we've pre-greased with some butter. You can use olive oil, you could use spray. Butter tastes good, so that's where we've gone with that. The reason I didn't put these in the blender is because we want to get that nice cheese inside the egg cup. So what we're going to do there, we're going to take this cheese, we're going to put a good amount in each of the inserts here. Probably about a tablespoon. Now, if you like cheese, by all means, use more cheese, no problem. If you don't like cheese, no cheese, that's okay. The beauty with this dish is that you can use whatever you want, okay? Eggs are the star, eggs are the base, and everything you put inside just enhances that dish, okay? So, here we go. I've got some beautiful green onions that we grew in the garden of the Westin Hotel up on the 5th floor. Beautiful garden space we paired with young urban farmers. They built us a lovely garden. We've been growing all sorts of stuff all summer. I just planted sunchokes and beets. In a minute, we're going to make a salad, and I'll show you what we've got there. That's some other lovely product from the roof. Now, I've got water going on the induction burner already, okay? There's about 1/4 of an inch of water in the bottom of the pan. It's at a low simmer. Now, you can do it in here, or you can do it in your oven at home. You could use what we call a bain-marie, a water bath, and you could put this insert right into your oven, and you could cook it there. But this is so versatile, I mean, you could do this on a burner at home. So, in we go. All right, drop that right in. Okay, now we've got this egg mixture. We're gonna season this one last time. Remember, this is our last chance to season. So we're gonna see what this tastes like, because we won't be able to season afterwards because it's gonna bake and coagulate. So, a little bit of salt. Tiny bit of salt, we're good. Touch more pepper for me. So now, very carefully, we are going to pour this mixture into the silicone mold, okay? Right over the simmering water, okay? There we go. I'm going just about a centimeter below the top of the lid because the eggs inherently will souffle a little bit. They'll come up a little bit. So this recipe is great. As I said, it's very versatile. This is great for breakfast. This is great for lunch with a salad, which we're going to do actually in a minute. I make this for my kids, for their lunch, You could do this for an hors d'oeuvre, for a cocktail party. These hold well in the fridge, an awesome way to use up whatever you've been growing in the garden, whatever you've got left over in the fridge. I mean, the sky's the limit with this recipe. So put the lid back on here, and we're gonna let this cook. So gentle simmer, 20-25 minutes. In the meantime, we are going to make a lovely little salad and dressing, okay? So we have got some beautiful grainy mustard here. So about a tablespoon of the grainy mustard. We've got some sherry vinegar, tablespoon of sherry vinegar. All right, now we've got this beautiful honey. Let me tell you about this honey. This is harvested right at the hotel on the 5th floor outdoor space. We have 2 beautiful beehives. We produce about 75 liters of honey a year. It's about 100,000 bees up there. Delicious, delicious honey. So that's something that's very cool, something that our guests get to enjoy, something that the chefs we get to use in our recipes, which is fantastic. So this stuff is gold. That's the base of the vinaigrette. We're just gonna toss in a bit of olive oil here. Let me get my whisk. Just going in with a little bit of olive oil. Probably 3-to-1 olive oil to the rest of the ingredients in here, okay? Now, we'll build a little salad. I've got some lovely greens. Again, this is again from the rooftop of the hotel. Picked this morning. I've got some beautiful nasturtium here. I've got some red kale. I've got some cucumber leaves, some red oak lettuce. That's gonna be the base of our salad. I've got some wonderful cherry tomatoes. So we're just gonna cut these. All right, perfect. So beautiful tomatoes here. I've got some cucumber, again, picked the other day. Now, we're gonna dress this salad. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we got this beautiful salad. There we go, nice and tossed. Now we'll check, this has been about 20 minutes. Let's check the eggs. Oh yeah, that's great. So, nice and firm, but not super firm. It's got that nice kind of custardy texture to it. All right, these are good to go. All right, let's take these out. We're gonna set these on the table. We're gonna let them set for about 20 minutes to cool, and then we're gonna plate up this dish. Okay, these have cooled for about 20 minutes. These look great, they look fantastic. The salad's ready to go. Let's plate this up. Perfect. So we get a nice plate here. We're gonna pop one of these egg cups out. Okay, let's put that down just like that. Excellent. Now let's build this little salad beside it. Great little lunch, nice little breakfast, very healthy, very easy. That's great. Okay, I got one little surprise here. We're gonna put some nice little fermented radishes on here. Again, this is some radishes from the rooftop. We had such an abundance of them, we didn't know what to do with all of them, so we actually did a fermentation of them, which enhanced the flavor, enhanced the texture, gave us a little bit more shelf life, and these are delicious and spicy, and it's gonna be great with those rich eggs, with all that cheese, and those sweet greens, and that lovely honey vinaigrette. Okay, here we go. We've got a beautiful little dish here. Okay, let's give this a try. Nice, beautiful texture. That's delicious. Rich. The eggs are the star. The cheese is delicious. The scallions are great. Let's try some of the salad. The kimchi. That works awesome together. So please try this at home. My name's Dan Craig for Burnbrae Farms Culinary Series. Thank you so much.